I'm in my car because I want to have a conversation with just our clients who are vacation rental owners. So whether you're a listing agent, it's anybody on the team, myself, Laura Watts, Chris McGurk, Dave Sedlak, Sue Bagosi, we're going to have a conversation. It's not so much of a secret that 2025 is looking like the worst vacation rental season here in Seattle City for probably about a decade if you judge just by the vacancy rates, with even prime weeks where we've had years recently where there was zero, absolutely no properties, 0% vacancy. We have some weeks, still now as summer started, with a lot of homes still on the market, and we've seen a lot of price reductions. It hasn't necessarily fixed the problem. Let me start by telling you something about myself. I got my start in real estate in 2010. Now, I was down on my luck and America was down on the luck because we were in the midst of the Great Recession that was caused specifically by real estate speculation and the collapse of the real estate financing bubble in 2007, 2008. So it was not a great time to be in real estate. And my first gig was an interesting one. It was over at Seattle Realty. I was working for Steve Frieda of Steve's Grilled Cheese fame. And my first job, I kid you not, I was the rental complaint specialist the summer of 2010. I drove this old beat up Ford Taurus that my grandmother had fortunately given me, and I was paid $500 a week under the table. I was responsible in the office 6 days a week, and I was on call 24/7. But I was lucky to have the gig, and I worked hard, and the market started to improve, and the course of my life started to improve, and I started to build a business after I got my license. And in retrospect, I think I was very, very lucky, because in the prior years, just a few years before, when everything was absolutely booming like it never had, it probably never will again in real estate, there were a lot of bad practices and bad habits that crept into the business. And when I started in the business, really the only thing to do was to know your foundation, do things correctly, work hard, and build a business based upon it. And that's why the team wants to talk to our rental owners now. It's been really easy. The pandemic years, renting houses at the beach was probably the easiest game in the world. And owners know this. If you've been at it for a while, prices skyrocketed. It was weeks booking more than they ever had before. Like I said, we had some weeks we actually had 0% vacancy, absolutely nothing gone. Well, now it's changed. So now we're in a spot where, it is going to take hard work. It is going to take some understanding. It's going to talk a lot of conversation back and forth and understanding, what are we doing right for owners? What are we doing wrong for owners? Where can we improve and how can we help you out? So we're launching a whole campaign. You're going to be hearing from us. We're going to be sending out emails to you. We're going to be trying to get you on the phone, but we're also here on the other end. You can, slide into our DMs, as the kids say, or send us a text message, send us an email, give us a phone call, and talk to us. We want to know what you like, what you don't like, and how we can help you, because rental vacation owners are really the backbone. Everyone on the team will tell you this. Dave Sedlak will tell you this. Chris McGurk will tell you this. Laura Watts will tell you this. The other members on our team, Sue Bagosi, Nancy McCann, who aren't necessarily in doing the rentals, but rental owners are the backbone of our business. So it's really important to us that we know where you are, what you're thinking, and how we can best serve you. So you can wait to hear from us, or you can reach out. We would love to talk to you because this is the time to do it. So until then, this is John Brett for Burke Company, Long and Foster Real Estate Group, and we are